Hello, John Fair, owner and founder of IBeam Sliding Doors. As a builder, I had a challenge of trying to figure out a better solution, a better system for doors in general. Trying to get large openings, large doors on these farm buildings that you see all across the Midwest to hold up. As equipment got bigger, as buildings got bigger, I noticed industry standard rollers and track hardware didn't grow. Continuously stretched out product, maybe a double roller, still had the same profile track. Maybe the same verticals, horizontal girts, same weight of material. As a builder, I struggled with this. I had several projects that were covered on a warranty, not even year-old projects. Doors caved in. I gave up with sliding doors. In 2011 and 12, I said, I've had it, I'm done. I can't do this. As so many other builders out there have done the same thing. We've had multiple sliding door companies, the industry, the main players of national, Canada, have reduced their capacities, eliminated product. The sales aren't there. Why is that? We have not, as an industry, caught up to what is of demand and what is necessary and needed out there. I'm just going to expose the elephant in the room. My Ultra Glide track and trolley, be it at 6,000 pound rated, is not overbuilt. This is not an overbuilt trolley for many of these doors out there. The price is right. It is not expensive. It is not super complex. It is not that much harder than what you're using today. It's actually in a lot of ways simpler, more friendly, easier to use, operates better, lasts way longer, holds up to 115 mile an hour wind. It all starts with the operating system. The entire thing revolves around the operating system. The reason my slider door, my trolley, the Ultra Glide trolley, is not overweighted and not overbuilt is because you take an example of a sectional overhead door. Say a 16 by 16 sectional door. A good commercial insulated door has got to have 18 350 pound rated rollers. In my world, the sliding door world, for a farm building, a 16 by 16 door is small. You take that 18 350 pound rated roller, multiply that and do third grade math, that's 5,400 pounds of rated roller. I'm not done. That roller's only used 9% of the time. 9%. The life of that roller is used. Only when wind's against that door and when the door is open on a sectional garage door. This never, ever gets a day off. Unless the door's dragging on the bottom or sitting on the threshold, this dude is always working. That's life, guys. That is life for you farmers, you commercial builders, you pole barn builders out there. That is life. They're done. People have done. I was done with sliding doors. The problem was not the concept. The problem was the product. We have done nothing in 30, 40, 50 years to improve and to keep up with the increased weather situations, the bigger door situations. We have done nothing. So what do people do? Well, they go and they buy a sectional door. Or the builder says, you know, I'm done. I just put a hole in the wall and call my local garage door guy and he can put a door in for you. Perfect. I was there once too. But you got 40-foot door, 30-foot door, 36-foot door. I just want to get a tractor out. I don't want to burn a bunch of energy and parts and everything opening this massive thing to get something in and out quick. That's the beauty of a sliding door. You can open it up quick and shut it quick. You don't have to expose everything. And then the argument of, you can't seal a sliding door, you can't insulate a slide. Of course you can't. Can't with this. You can't. The problem with the insulation, yeah, the weight of the insulation is light. But over the time, it gets condensation in there. It gets some water in there. They say, you know, you're dragging. This poor boy here ain't got a chance. You can put double, triple, quadruple. You can have a trolley every 4 feet, every 2 feet. I don't care. This dude's going to get tired, as is this. And actually, the more trolleys you put up there, more rolls you put up there, there's more chance of binding, more dragging, more adjustment. Just a mess. This has been the problem, guys. This comes down to, simple put, this is the issue with sliding doors. I've been on the market now for 7 years. I remember back in 2014 when I pushed my first door with this Ultra Glide trolley on. I'm like, holy crap, I'm not going to be able to have buildings and trucks and everything big enough to handle the market of this. It's cutting teeth. You guys don't get it. I don't know what it is. If it's price, change, your customer wants it, you just don't show it. It's as simple. You need to understand this is the second most important component on the entire building. You could have roof leaks, you could have trim falling off, you could have screws, nails falling out, you could have rotten posts, rust everywhere, paint falling off, fading. You still got a building. You still got something to tuck someone out of the weather. But if that door don't move, the building's a piece of shit. The entire thing. I don't care how meticulous you are with the screws. I don't care how meticulous you are with that thing being in square. I don't care how meticulous you are with everything on that building. If that door don't move, it's a piece of shit. The whole thing. That's how simple this is. And you guys need to understand that. We can solve the problem. Eliminate moving parts. Now you can insulate the door. That argument is bogus. They don't seal. Well, put seals on it. How many times do I see guys, oh, you can't see, put a seal on it. It's amazing how well it works. My warehouse door faces west. Seals on it. I put a garage door next to that thing all day long. I'll show you that it'll outperform it. It's not even close. The argument is not there. There is no reason. It's just a matter of wanting a little change, upselling your product, make it better, and don't mess around with it. Yeah, you're $8, $9, $12, $14 a foot. Well, you know what? The cost to repair a track, it's $40, $50 a foot. I'm the cheapest track out there. You don't have to repair this one. This one and done. For years. For years. So, that pretty much explains our trolley system. This new adjustment system that basically you got 3 holes in the bottom, so you put screws in that. This is the top rail of the door, so you can rotate this from the bottom side with a 1-inch wrench to get your trolley in and out. And then you there's 2 nuts on this to lock it in place up and down. And of course, this is our display. It's been hanging on this chunk of concrete for 6 years. One trolley, 2,860 pounds. This is a real deal, guys. And it only takes 5 pounds. If you don't believe me, come to our warehouse, I'll show you. If you want, you can take it home with you. But you're not using my forklift. So, we have 3 profiles of track. And they're very similar to what you guys have all been using for years. This round cannonball style, or the square, used to be national style track. This is our top mount track. It typically gets mounted to 2x6 track board. It all comes pre-drilled. Lag bolt that into the track board. Then also we have the face mount track. Gets bolted to the top of a 2x8 track board. Like I said, again, this is all pre-drilled. This track, both these profiles pin together. There's a little extrusion here. There's locking pins that lock each piece together. We sell these in 10, 12, and 16 foot lengths. Theoretically, we could UPS them out, 4 foot sections. You can bolt them to a header. Lots of pins, lots of screws, but it can be done. You can do it. And we also have the bare track, which can be drilled in any position. You could countersink screws and bolts in this through the face, through the top. You could weld it to aluminum. You could all kinds of different uses, commercial uses, all kinds of applications for this style track here. Very universal for moving anything laterally. And want to get a little bit into what we do is door frames. Obviously, we sell the 100 series, which we started with back in 2013. Very robust. This is a door frame panel that we can go up to 36 foot wide, single panel, so 72 foot double, and up to 22 foot tall. We have everything in stock. We can ship within 1 or 2 days. This is our exterior handle. Basically a plunge rod that goes in the center guide, locks the door in place. You can open or close it from the inside or the outside. Everything comes pre-drilled, pre-cut. You give us actual dimension of what you want the door frame to be, we'll make it. And includes all the hardware, the latches, all the screws, bolts. We do everything hardware-wise other than your steel cladding and trim. We don't do any of the cladding. We have sources for that. Then we also have the E-Series, which is a simpler profile. Definitely has its limitations as far as size. We do anywhere up to a 16 foot wide by 16 foot tall panel on this E-Series. And these are both 115 mile an hour wind rated. Every door we sell. And we can do special hurricane loading up to 180 mile an hour winds. Any type of coastal regions, hurricane zones, things like that. We have all the licensing, we have all the engineering, all the ASTM wind rating testing, all the things that are needed for your local jurisdiction on codes to satisfy your needs. My passion for this is no other. Of course, we've got the new swing out door too. Getting some ridicule on giving up on sliding doors and creating the swing door, but it's actually opposite. I'm focused on both, focused on large doors, and we've actually done more for 100 series this year than I've had probably in the last 3 years. Creating the adjustable roller system, new door guides, updated door guide system. I mean, you name it, we'll make it. I mean, you want custom, you want double, triple stack. We got all kinds of engineering and knowledge of every possible situation. Trust me, I've seen it. It's the most vulnerable part of your building. And it is not an area to go cheap. It's not an area to shortchange, because it is, truly is, the second most important component on your building. I'll argue this with you all day long. It is a very important part. It has to work. And it's used every day. So it's not worth shortchanging yourself, chasing your tail, trying to figure out a better way, going back and continuously fixing things, and it's not worth a rotten reputation. I hope you learned something today, and hopefully we can do some more business in the future. Thank you for giving me your time and watching this video, and have a great day.